Yo, what is up, guys? Sting here, bringing you a video today. And today, what you're watching is my 500th Rampant. I'm actually at 505 now, but this is number 500. It was a milestone. It was cool to get there. I'm not crazy enough to shoot for the top spot, which I think is like 650, something around there. I'm cool with playing scrims and Fragged Nations and competitive. I don't really play pubs that much anymore. But anyway, I hope you enjoy that. And the second gameplay is a free-for-all T-Bolt only with my awesome teammates, my brothers, Numpsy, Loka, Xanadu, and Dado. I'm not sure Loka was playing in this, but I don't know. It's just a T-Bolt free-for-all with my teammates. So yeah, the link is in the description to our team page, so if you're so inclined, please go and check out our team page where we post all our clan battles. Our team name is Cosmic Chaos, and we're a bunch of cool guys, so check us out. But anyway, the topic of this video is Fragged Nation, and I was requested a long time ago by one of my subscribers to talk about Fragged Nation, and I thought it was a good idea, so I thought I'd make that the topic of this video. So, I don't know, I've been on Fragged Nation for probably 2 years now plus, and you know, overall I really am happy there. I really think it's a good place to compete. I think it's a good place to play. I mean, of course, like anything in life, there are positives and negatives about it, and I guess I can start with the positives first. The positives, I mean, the main positive is that it gives the competitive community a place to come together and compete, and to see and have like leaderboards, and to see what clans are beating other clans, and to see, you know, to compete and to see who the top clan, who the top teams are, and have tournaments and to interact with one another, which is really cool. And you know, also, you know, the rules of Fragged Nation are very well thought out, because I think, you know, the leadership of Fragged Nation in terms of Uncharted 3 are members of the community, are members of the competitive community, so they, you know, they know what to ban, what maps are not good, and I'm really happy overall with the, you know, the rules for competition that they've created. You know, no Cal 7, no grenade throwback. You know, I can go on and on, but I think the rules are pretty much on point. You know, and pretty much I can't think of anything that I would want to change in that respect. So props to them for that. And also the what was I gonna say? Like the interface of Fragged Nation is good. You know, the profiles are cool, the leveling up system is cool, they have like a ranking system, and it's pretty hard to level up, so it's cool to, you know, get those achievements and to rank up. You know, gamers love that kind of thing. And the, you know, images on your profile you can upload. The team pages, you can be really creative in terms of uploading images and doing your about us, and, you know, commenting on team pages. Is pretty awesome. So yeah, those are the main things that I really like about Fragged Nation. And I guess, you know, the downsides are, you know, there's a lot of people that try to get away with bullshit, you know. I mean, you know, when you're talking about gamers, you got adolescent kids that just try to do anything that they can do to win or to get an advantage. So, you know, you've got, you know, false reporting, you got people making fake teams, you know, you got people just, you know, talking mad trash and just being idiots. So that kind of stuff that you have to put up with. But I mean, that's sort of to be expected. There's been a lot of accusations that Fragged Nation is corrupt, and the new admins are just, you know, dictators and power hungry, you know, evil people behind the scenes, just, you know, trying to fuck people over. But you know, I haven't seen any of that at all. And and anytime I've interacted with admins, it's been pretty cool. If they're cool with you, if you're cool with them, that kind of thing. I do think that I think people get banned. I think sometimes the punishments are pretty severe for some of the offenses, and that's just me, looking from it. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I'm not really familiar with how many warnings people have gotten, or exactly the context of each situation. But I've just heard people getting lifetime bans for some pretty minor things, and I'm just like, I'm not sure that that's fair. I feel like the punishment system, I feel like unless you've like hacked into Fragged Nation or have done some seriously blatant cheating, that the maximum punishment you should get is that you should be banned for six months, and then you should be given some kind of opportunity to reapply to get back into Fragged Nation. Because I feel like the fear there is that if people are just constantly getting banned and constantly getting muted, and we're gonna lose a pretty big chunk of the competitive community that needs to be on Fragged Nation and needs to be competing, because they're part of the top players. And so I don't know, I just feel like sometimes the punishments, like people have come to me and said, yeah, I'm banned on Fragged Nation. I'm just like, what did you do? And they're like, oh, I had an IP conflict with my brother or something. I'm just like, okay, that seems a little intense, but of course I don't really know the backstory, so on and so forth. But anyway, yeah, so those are pretty much, the positives and negatives I can think of. Nothing too, crazy going on. I mean, I think another part of the problem is that, it's sort of a minor problem, but you have members, of unpaid staff that play for certain teams that are admins and that are making decisions, that could potentially be biased. I mean, I haven't really seen any of that, but I've heard accusations. I mean, it would be like, you're like think of any professional sport, and you have a member of a certain team as a referee or as a official, calling fouls, or it would just it leads to a conflict of interest. So, but I think the admins have done a pretty good job of being unbiased from what I've seen from my perspective. Of course, I'm sure there's other people that have had opposite experiences. But I mean, I just feel like if you're acting like an idiot, if you're talking to the admins, calling them bitches, just acting like a stupid kid, then that's when you're gonna get in trouble. That's when you're gonna get muted, and that's when things are gonna go bad. And so, if you treat them with respect, and if you're just expressing your opinion in a intelligent way, I don't think you're gonna have any problem. Of course, you might not agree with every decision that they make, but that's life, and that's a part of competition. So anyway, those are my thoughts on Fragged Nation. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Again, please go down and check out our team page, and also check out Fragged Nation. I'll put a link in the description just in case you're not familiar with Fragged Nation. I know Uncharted 3 is probably one of the most active games, if not the most active games. That's the other thing, it's pretty impressive with how many matches are played in a season right now in Uncharted 3. I mean, given the fact that the game is over 2 years old, almost 3 years old, I think. So, I mean, there's some teams that are playing like 150 matches, and there's probably like 70 teams that actually play matches in a season, which I know a lot of the best teams have gone on to other things, but that's still a community that actually exists. So this whole talk about FN being completely dead, I just don't agree with. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you enjoy the content, please leave a like. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.